She just want hard Celine. She like the bar Kareem. I'm trying to get all between. She pop it all on me. Take on a shopping spree. Let her get a property. Hey, come to my palace. I know you tired them dudes be capping. Boy, quick cap. She like.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Sky Sox and the Cleveland Indians. The two men you see there go head-to-head coming up next. Shane Bieber is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, when you look into the numbers, they can be a little bit deceiving. Normally, most pitchers pitch better at home, but not this guy. He actually prefers and pitches better on the road. We'll see how he does and if he can adapt and start pitching better at home in this one.
Now batting, Mookie Betts. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
And he will cruise into second base as he starts things out tonight with a double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Striding forward now is the DH, Corey Dickerson. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
At the plate, Anthony Rendon. He's currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here.
Well, that's what you hope for from your corner infielders. Typically, those are the big boys that you want to drive the ball all over the yard and bring the Ducks home.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
Betts stands at third with one gone in the inning. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category.
Yeah, and here we are several weeks into the season, and this guy has been absolutely killing the ball. I think he's got a chance to be near the top in home runs when it all shakes out.
100% agree, Dero. When you get this late in the season, he's not doing it with smoke and mirrors. This guy's off to a great start, and I expect to continue all season long.
The runner from 3rd crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Great job there by this power hitter, known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Ready now, Mike Yastrzemski. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
When you're drawing up plans for your club in spring training, you'd love to have pop and power from your corner outfield spots, and they certainly have that in this guy right here.
From the stretch, well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Now in the box, Luke Voigt, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. First pitch on its way.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
He's set. The 0-1.
No.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
And the slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. He's set. The 2-2. Second and third, 2 away. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Payoff pitch on its way. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Sky Sox lead this one 1-0. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. And now pitch on the way.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that misses for ball 4.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. His career line against Wheeler, he's batting at a .385 clip. He also has 1 home run. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0. Left side, but well foul. The 1-1 home. Runners off for second. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. From the belt, kicks and deals. So a full count now.
Count is full. 3-2.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Striding into the box, Francisco Lindor. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. He's set, and the pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
None out, runners at first and second. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And it's fouled away. One.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball four.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with two men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Santana, the former Seattle Mariner, who became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Up high, 2-1 now. Wheeler has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Puig on the run. Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least one run in. And to score from third, the tying run.
Batting foot. The center fielder, Jordan Luplow.
At the plate now, Jordan Luplow. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Here's the pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Count is 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Fastball well outside.
The 11, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled away. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. Indians forced to settle for 1. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2, all tied at 1-1. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Here's the first pitch to him. 4-1. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
Playing 11.
The 1-1 home. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Coming to the plate now, Bo Bichette, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes.
Hurt 1. Outside.
Borderline pitch right there, but as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. First shot for him here, with a runner at first now and 1 away. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
No, that's the ball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
A 3-0.
Yeah.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. First delivery to him on the way. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
First and second now, one man out. Down and away, ball one. Two and one now to Mookie.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
In there, 1 and 2 now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. Reyes is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Here now is Jake Bauers. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. Now to the plate, Sandy Leon. First offering on its way.
No, that's
Now
the
a
ball.
changeup,
Too
but
low.
it misses just a little below the zone. Here's the 1-0. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll come in here at 263, 16 homers, and he's driven in 45. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. A ball and a strike.
Playing 11.
Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And the runner back. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 261 the average coming into action here. 7 homers and the RBI count at 35. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Indians leave 1. We played 2 full innings and we are tied 1-1. And here's the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal. He hit a sac fly earlier.
The catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Here's the pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
A 3-0 is in there for strike 1.
3-1.
3-1 pitch.
High. Full count.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Now here it comes.
Down is full. 3 balls.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
There are 2 parts to every great catch. 1, getting the right route to make the play, and 2, hanging on. That was a terrific diving catch by the outfielder.
Standing in, Luke Voigt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor.
For the Indians, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. He's got it, and there's one down now. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Franmil Reyes. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Digging in, Domingo Santana. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Wheeler's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Puig's got a read on it. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Digging in for his second at-bat, Delino DeShields hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. Now here's the pitch. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3 and 2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home is taken high, but for a called strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Bo Bichette, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2 and 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
In now is Yasiel Puig. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. Playing 11, 1-1.
struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Striding in, Jordan Luplow. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
One pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a liner. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Bradley Zimmer.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bradley Zimmer. First delivery to him on the way. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Now a check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball 1. Hit in the air down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Stepping in now, Jake Bauers. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Bauers, just 24 years of age. He was selected in the 7th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And now a pitch on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Just hung in there on that one. ready to deliver the 1-2. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Betts is retired, and there's one away.
Now that
to the plate now is the designated hitter, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Ball 2 now.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
the third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Rendon is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. The 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Digging in, Sandy Leon. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, Sandy Leon.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah. No.
Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the belt, kicks and deals, and he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. The 1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
One run on 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The count to Francisco Lindor.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Full count now. 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he looks at one that misses ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and digging in now, Franmil Reyes. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch, and that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
So the bases are loaded here with one man gone, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. A ball and a strike. Here's Wheeler on 1-1. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 2-1 home. Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Danny Duffy takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Stepping into the box, Jordan Luplow. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Three runs already home here. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And it's 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
The 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Standing in now, Bradley Zimmer, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Yastrzemski will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 2 left. 5 innings complete. The Indians on top, 4-1.
Leading off for Colorado Springs, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
First pitch on its way. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. The pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Now at the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging, and through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, 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 near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning, and Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him. You know, usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Swing and a liner. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Emmanuel Clase enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Number 48, Emmanuel Clase.
To the plate now, Luke Voigt, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
And he fouls this one off. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
At the plate now, Delino DeShields. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Popped up. Lindor will put this one away, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Jake Bauers. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The first baseman, Jake Bauers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Now batting, the catcher, Sandy León.
Into the box, Sandy León. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Line to the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And this will find the wall now over near the 325 sign. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. And they're runners at the corners now. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
1-1. Here it comes. Fastball well outside. Runners are at first and third with none out. A bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, D-Roll, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
So now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for Cleveland, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Striding in for the Indians, Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Betts. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 32, Reyes.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Franmil Reyes. Duffy sets. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. The 2-2 in the air out to right. Betts giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Indians forced to settle for 1. 7th inning coming up. The Indians lead it 5-1. Now at the plate, Bo Bichette. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one. The 1-0 home.
Ball.
Belted deep center field. A ball that's carrying, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get there as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff triple.
And you have to like a center fielder that's willing to sell out and go for broke there, but he just can't make the play as the ball sails over his outstretched glove. And by the time he tracks it down, it's just too late for him to hold the batter at second.
Into the box now, Yasiel Puig. Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-2 game.
Now back.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
Here's Mookie Betts, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this one's in the dirt, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Throw over to first, runner back standing. Three and 0 now.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hit on the ground to third. Hernandez at second. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
The batter, the designated hitter, Corey Dickerson.
Dominic Leone will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 53, Dominic Leone.
Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Here it comes on 3-0.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
From the stretch, Anthony Rendon is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Cleveland's out in front, 5-2. Michael Lorenzen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Riding in once again, Domingo Santana. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs. First delivery to him on the way. And now a pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The center fielder, number 8, Jordan Luplow.
So striding in, Jordan Luplow. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it 1-1. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Line toward right center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball to the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Now a move over to first. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Standing in now, Jake Bowers. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge it.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. The 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Tribe lead this one 5-2. Nick Whitgren has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 62, Nick Whitgren.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
First offering on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And the pitch. And it's fouled away. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 2-2.
Count is full. 3-2.
Mike Yastrzemski is on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski. He singled his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now battle.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
In now, Luke Voigt. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
The 0-2 home.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2.
Ball. Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Soft grounder left side. Fielded cleanly, and he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single. So digging in now, Delino DeShields. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Lifted in the air out to right. Reyes is there. Let's see if they try it. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with 1 away. Adam Simber is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Bo Bichette will be the first to meet him here, and they'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one runs up high, ball one. Simber was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got one or two big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. The 1-0. Chased a sinker outside the strike zone. 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The count now at 2-2. From the stretch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. Fly ball out toward left center field. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they'll get one back with the sac fly as it's now a 5-3 ball game.
Now batting.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only one run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Tommy Edman will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 19, Tommy.
Big spot here. First and second, two men gone. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Simber, a native Oregonian. He was a 9th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-0 home. A little roller toward the hole. He's got it. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So one run here on one hit, no errors, and two men left stranded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Indians on top, 5-3. Tommy Edman remains in the game, batting 9th and manning left field.
Number 19, Tommy.
Andrew Chafin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Sandy Leon will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Sandy Leon.
Now here's the pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away, but the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
And that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman.
Still anyone's ball game. 5-3 is our score as we take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these two guys fared in the matchup. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Jose Ramirez. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Now the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Brad Hand takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 33, Brad.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mookie Betts. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
0-1 the count. Now here it comes.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
The pitch. Popped up. Leone over to his left. 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in, Corey Dickerson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No, inside.
One out, nobody on. That's inside. 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Now the 2-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Now this small but vocal crowd come to their feet. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Indians used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Shane Bieber earns win number 7 on the season. Brad Hand records the save, his 21st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cleveland Indians, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the visitors, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
So focused for the day that I blow this open. Money